Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. We are here with our mage character Idris, and back in a familiar place, back in the Circle Tower, as we have come onto the scene to investigate what's been going on here, and some manner of tragedy has happened since we've been gone, and we're going through here and trying to investigate. We were able to talk the Templars into letting us try and salvage the circle as much as possible, and so that's what we're here for. And gosh, they really have let this place get dirty since we left, haven't they? I've gone ahead since the last couple of episodes, and I've actually done some time to... Oh, that's not what I wanted. To look at my tactics for people. So I've actually gone in and customized some of these a little bit, and I'm mainly using the presets, but I've done a couple adjustments here and there. So hopefully that'll give us a little bit more of an edge in combat for some people. And I've really been kicking myself because I knew I had been forgetting something regarding playing as a mage, and that is coming back to the Circle Tower. I'm really regretting now not having put any points into this mana drain tree, because if we had been, we could have this mana clash, and this spell is so ridiculously powerful, especially against spellcasters. You can pretty much one-shot most spellcasters in the game. So I'm definitely kicking myself a little bit there, but can't really do anything about it. We've spent our points elsewhere. So we'll see how we get along here in the tower. Morgan, you have anything interesting to say?
I have a thought.
Okay. What's on your mind?
We have an opportunity that I believe we should take advantage of. To the point. My mother was once divested of a particular grimoire by a most annoying Templar hunter. It occurred long before I was born, but even today, Flemeth speaks of the loss with great rage. With the Circle of Magi in such disarray, it occurs to me that this might be the perfect time to recover the tome from their possession, for surely it eventually ended up in their hands.
Okay. Well, what makes you think the mages still have it?
Flemeth is a sorceress of legend, is she not? And her grimoire would be more than a mere curiosity to mages that daren't even glance towards the places my mother has walked for eons. No doubt 'tis considered something dangerous, perhaps best locked away somewhere dark, yes? And if not, then at least I know it does not exist. But there is no harm in looking, surely?
Fair enough. I'll keep an eye out for it then.
Good. I am most interested to see its contents, should it be located. The grimoire is leather-bound and adorned with the symbol of a leafless tree, should you come across it. If not, however, then I shall simply put it out of my mind.
Okay. Seems, simple enough. New quest, Flemeth's Grimoire. Alright, so, press on. I'm assuming that we'll be seeing some combat relatively soon. Apprentice's Footlocker, huh? Find a few pages from a diary. Watchguard of the Reaching. No, no, and no, and stop asking. I'm not getting in trouble because of you again. I don't care what's in the basement, and neither do the senior magi. Everything is about Uldred and the upper floors. I don't know what you're digging up, but those tomes are way older than our lesson texts. An apprentice shouldn't touch them. Ritual note. The threads burn before a giant spear raised. He stands alone, so whispers are known false. Nolan. Scribbled in the corner. Don't need him. Owain knew. Reaching. Okay. Guess I don't completely understand what's going on there. But Watchguard of the Reaching. The chaos in the tower has allowed an apprentice to stumble across something ancient and hidden. Find all of his notes to reveal a possible secret in the tower. Alright, interesting. And we also have the Grimoire. So we can definitely make both one of these active as we look for everything else here in the tower and do more of an investigation. We can't unlock that, which is a right shame. But there's some stuff to interact with over here. It's in the vanity. Frozen lightning. Something in the pile of filth. Elf fruit. Perfect. We haven't done our potion making exactly. I could probably use some Mabari Crunch since we have Elba with us. Oh, it kind of does both. So I'm assuming it can also take potions. Cures it of a single injury. That's pretty nice, isn't it? I also do still want to keep a decent bit of elf fruit here for this. We can go ahead and make the lesser lyrium potions, though. What am I missing here? Distillation agent. Oh, that's a shame. Let's at least make a couple of these for now. Okay, and yes, we have been locked in here completely. We cannot go back that way until we, I guess, get the Grand Enchanter, the first Enchanter, to be here with us. Another footlocker. You find a few pages from a diary. And another one. Ooh, so this is the one we just read. Here's the earlier part. I'm telling you guys, it's a test like the summoning. Why else would lessons be cancelled? In that outburst in the library with Uldred, an older tome fell to a page on the reaching. I copied what I could before they pushed us out. Ritual note. A sword lowered to strike through and ground. You can't tell me I wasn't supposed to see that. It's too convenient. I'm looking for more, and you'd be smart to help. From Gant. Alright. And once again, a chest we can't unlock. Another footlocker over here. You find a few pages from a diary. The spot. Makers win, Darcy. I said I'd wait, but it's not just a disagreement. Uldred set abominations loose. One was in my mentor's robe. If you make it here, something in the spot may help you out. No point in hiding it from the senior mages now. Don't worry about Denry's usual fee for moving his bed. He's dead. Okay, so it's in near a bed? On or near a bed? I don't see a bed I can interact with in here, so maybe it's not in this room specifically. What do we got in the pile of filth? Lyrium dust. Okay. So far, so good.
Very well.
Uh-oh.
You've returned to the tower? Why did the Templars let you through? Are you here to warn us?
Well, this was my home. I want to see what's happened to it.
I see you still care about the Circle and our tower. Unfortunately, the Circle is in grave danger.
I wouldn't go that far to say I care about it. Just more like morbid curiosity, necessarily. Yes, they are in grave danger from the Templars. They intend to annul the Circle entirely.
They have the right of annulment.
No, but Gregor expects it to arrive soon.
So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
Okay. Did Irving survive as well?
If anyone could survive this, it would be the first Enchanter Irving. It was he who told me to look after the children. It's a long story. I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this circle.
Okay. I mean, I don't think Idris Idris definitely doesn't have warm and fuzzy feelings about the circle, especially, but I don't think he wants to see it completely burn. At least not in that way. But the Templars may attack at any moment. Okay, I will help you. I mean, that's what we're trying to do anyways. We're trying to go check in and, kind of piece together what happened. So, okay, I will help you.
Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Yeah, whatever. Gregor said he'd only accept it if the first enchanter says so.
Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
Will the children be safe here?
Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children.
Fair enough. I suppose that could work.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
Well, you could have been one of them if things were different. I surely wasn't. Did not really allow myself to be corralled by cattle by my upbringing here. I had no choice. Most mages don't.
I could be here had my mother not shielded me from the Templars, so I am to show sympathy. My mother often said that things are the way they are because they could not have been any other way. I always questioned this. Do what you wish. I care not.
Alright, well... Your generosity knows no bounds. Alright, thank you.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
When? Are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Try not to throw out your back. Alright, let us be off. We have talked away enough time.
If you are ready, let us go end this.
Although I am going to have to get rid of somebody. I'm keeping Morgan
Indeed.
and Shale. I think we'll leave Elba to go back. Alright. Sorry, Elba.
Yes.
It doesn't look like I lost much, if any, approval with Morgan. Maybe she is fine with it since we agreed to look for Flemeth's grimoire. Although, what does Wynn come equipped with? A tier 5 enchanter's staff, which I don't think we have anything better anyways for her. A silver Aran, a belt, which gives her +2 magic. Not much else. Yeah, we can't really do much for her there. Let's go ahead and put all of the potions on her little bar here, just so that we have everything sort of sorted out. And another mage. So we're going to be running with 3 mages now. We'll see how this goes. And what kind of spells do you have? Looks like you got a decent amount of healing spells, don't you? Yes, quite a decent amount of healing spells, actually. let's go ahead and look at what you're... Oh my gosh, you have a ton of tactics available, don't you? Custom 1, heal... Let's put you as a healer. Yeah. That could be really nice. So let's try that. Let's put her as, I don't know, aggressive, ranged. Yeah. Alright. We'll give that a shot. Ooh, there's a chest that we can't go. Can we talk to any of these people?
I'm sorry that your homecoming has been marred. Still, it is good to see you back, and I am glad you survived Ostagar.
I would have died if I was in the thick of things.
Just like the other Grey Wardens.
Yep.
You heard about Loghain. I would never have imagined the Terran a traitor.
You wouldn't imagine a sort of a war leader doing something to increase his power and standing? Knew he was up to something the minute I met him.
Wynne was at Ostagar. She told us everything upon her return. But why speak of things past? Be careful in there, and stay safe.
Okay. Yeah, that's locked.
Oh, it's you. I remember you. The tower isn't how you remember it, is it?
No, I guess it isn't.
I keep thinking this is our punishment for being mages. That's why the Templars have to do away with us. Their swords are like the sword of mercy that sent Andraste back to the Maker.
No. That's one way of putting it. Wouldn't it have been better if Andraste just hadn't died at all?
Andraste only died because of man's foolishness and pride. We need to atone for this. We should let the Templars come. Only then can we be cleansed of our wickedness.
Okay, time to back away slowly. The horror of this ordeal has unhinged you, I see.
I will pray. May we abandon our tainted bodies to find peace with the Maker.
Oh, jeez. A Chantry apologist.
Look after her, will you?
I think she's old enough to look after herself.
I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after... I just worry.
Not after what?
I was on my way down to the library when I heard screaming, and a demon came around the corner. Its eyes were afire with evil. I was certain it was my death come upon me. I think I screamed. I was so afraid. And then Wynne was there, in front of me, shielding me. It was light and fire, blood and chaos. When it was over, the demon was dead, but Wynne wasn't moving either. I was so afraid she was... gone.
Well, she seems to have survived just fine.
Just look after her, all right? She might be completely fine, but then again, maybe she didn't come away from that totally unharmed.
I think she can hear you. I'm sure she'll recover.
Thank you. And thank you again for helping us.
You have anything to say about this?
Yes? Is there something you wish to discuss? If not, we should hurry. Time is of the essence.
Yes, I know. So, can you tell me how this all started?
Oh, a long story. It all started when I returned from Ostagar. I was at that ill-fated battle, and I survived, barely. I was in no state to travel, so I stayed at Ostagar to recuperate and help the wounded. Uldred, on the other hand, left for the tower almost immediately. When I finally returned here, I found that Uldred had all but convinced the Circle to join Loghain, the man who nearly destroyed us all. I cannot fault the Circle, though. Uldred had a persuasive argument, and how could they have known what happened in Ostagar?
What did Uldred say?
The alliance with Loghain would have been to the Circle's advantage. According to Uldred, once Loghain was in power, he would order the Chantry to give us more freedom. Well, I told the first enchanter Irving what Loghain did on the battlefield. I revealed him for the traitorous bastard he is. Irving said he would take care of it. He called a meeting to confront Uldred. But something must have gone wrong. I emerged from my quarters when I heard the screams. They were coming from the meeting room, and it wasn't long before I saw the first abomination running down a mage. It deteriorated quickly then.
Huh. So, what happened to Irving?
I do not know. I found Petra first, and we were trying to fight our way to the meeting room to help, but we came across Irving. He was fighting a terrifying abomination, and he told me to get as many as I could to safety. I had to obey. That was the last time I saw Irving.
Okay. Alright, so he might be dead by now, or worse.
I refuse to believe it. If anyone could survive this, it is he.
Is there any chance that he could have been the one that actually started this? Tell me more about this Uldred fellow.
I suppose you would not have had much contact with him.
No, indeed.
He never mentored the apprentices, never taught. He didn't seem to care much for the Circle, only his own advancement.
Well, I can understand the sentiment. That doesn't sound so bad.
I'm sure Uldred has some redeeming qualities. He probably has a perfectly good reason for not displaying them.
Okay. We should probably get going then.
Onward, then.
Right. So, can we go downstairs? Can't unlock. Not possible to pick. An unseen force holds these doors. Okay. All these apprentices. They can talk to the child?
What's that noise?
Nothing.
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
Well, did it tire you out?
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
Yes, hurry up and let's get on with it then.
All right. Be on your guard.
Okay, time to push through. Drop a quick save. And the game will do its autosave. Alright, we've got some abominations. This is fine. I want to back up here, let people go through. Stunned, very nice. Let's go ahead and Winter's Grasp as well.
Let us end this quickly!
Can you do a Mind Blast? You've already done a Mind Blast, okay. Let me do a little, nice little, give these guys a nice shock, shall we? Ow. Come on. There we go. Okay, not bad. Ow. What is causing that fireball to happen? Pile of books. Blank vellum. I'll take it. Why not? I'm assuming, so having now thought through the different things that we get, that we pick up here in the, what is it, the other category? You know, like the fluorospar, the topaz, all that stuff. The gems are for the dwarves, right? There was something else for the, you know, we can give, like, ingredients to the Dalish, and I'm assuming something that this stuff like the blank vellum is going to be used for the mages, if we can recruit the mages. Torn book. Summoning sciences. And it started a new quest, so I guess we're going to read this. Summoning Sciences. It's the second half of a torn book. The summoning sigil will ignite upon ritual initiation. If the order is incorrect, the ritual will reset. Exercise 1. Address the summoning font. Select the second passage from the Tome of Spirit Personages, second shelf. Pass open hands through the first summoning flames. Select first flames. Exercise 2. Address the summoning font. Recite the Rodercum's Uncommon Calling. First column support shelves. Place 1 silver coin at the feet of the statue of Magus Gorvish. Pass open hands through the second summoning flames. Exercise 3. Alert senior magi of lesson commencement. Address the summoning font. Recite the second passage of Elvorn's Grand Bestiary, sealed texts, third area. Trace the chosen sigil on the first area common table. Place a lock of hair between the pages of the Spiritorium Etherealis, right of the sealed texts. Perform Callum's gesture, 2 fingers, at the statue of Magus Gorvish. Breathe on the dried hemlock in the novice phylactery. Second column support shelves. Pass open hands through the third summoning flames. Alright, interesting. We've got a new quest. What does it have to say for that? Summoning Sciences. You found a textbook of arcane summoning rituals. It would be unwise and altogether unsafe to engage in such exercises with the library in its present state. So does that mean we're going to have to come back? Like, we're going to have to save the circle and then probably come back later? That's a possibility. Soldier Corpse. Why not? We still have some inventory space, so we'll take what we can. Unless it's saying, oh, you definitely shouldn't do this summoning ritual. You know, like saying one thing but then like nodding as it looks at you.
Very well.
Apprentice note. A scrap of paper is hidden here. Okay, so that's another part of the reaching. It looks like it's this third one. Alright. First Enchanter Dorval fell suddenly to a disease of the lungs. This unfortunate disruption in the direct line of descent from tower founding should be treated as opportunity. The Circle will reform practices to better address the times. Many rituals remain valuable, but some, the 2 bells, Garnold's Lament, Watchguard of the Reaching, Benford Da, have little or no meaning in our texts. We will move forward, as Dorval would have wished, and commit these and other ceremonies to the age we have left. With no plan of estate, his belongings have been transferred into the common library for the benefit of all. Excerpt. Circle of Magi Declaration. Kinlock Hold Transitional. 590 Exalted. Scribbled in the corner. Quote-unquote, reaching again. And old. They don't know. Idiots. Wards weaken. What's in this pile of books? Blank vellum. Alright, so here's the summoning font. Okay.
It will be done.
Can't really do anything with that, I guess. Rodercom's Uncommon Calling. Oh. Right, okay, so we activated it. And then what does it say that we had to do? It would be unwise and altogether unsafe, but, and yet, I'm going to try it, aren't I? Was it quest-related? Summoning Sciences. Select the second passage from the Tome of Spirit Personages. Tome of Spirit Personages. Tome of Spirit Personages. Over this way. Second passage.
Yes.
Okay. And then... pass open hands through the first summoning flames. Select first flames? Where do I do that? Oh, summoning the first.
Very well.
It's a spirit hog. What the heck? Okay. Gave us a garnet. Alright. Look, when I... Don't talk to me about getting sidetracked, okay? What about the next thing? Exercise 2, address the summoning font, recite the Rotorcom's uncommon calling.
Of course.
Rotorcom's uncommon calling. It's over on the other side, it looks like. Uh-oh. We've got some more people. Right. Let's go ahead and get all in it. No, I'll wait until they get closer. For now, we'll just let them run into me with that, and then we'll do this. Perfect. And let's do one of these. It is a fire, so I'm assuming is going to be pretty weak to that. Oh boy. There's quite a few people there, isn't there? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Not good. Let's just go ahead and do that. Hopefully... Oh, boy. That is not good. So she's in the middle of Mind Blast. And, has stunned them. She needs to take a healing potion. Please and thank you. I don't have any Mind Blasts available there either. I could maybe do some Drain Life. Perfect. That gets some stuff there. Let's see. Oh, I can do the shock again and get quite a few people, it looks like. Let's go ahead and do that. And then have you done your threaten? He has. Insufficient stamina, I see. This is fine. This is fine. Everything is going to be okay. Hunger abomination. Oh, goodness. That's not good. Can Idris please take that potion before dying? I've got 2 people surrounding me. This is not good at all, is it? This is really, really not good. And Shale, can I get you to come over here and try to take some... heat away from Idris? Yep, Idris is dead. Okay, good deal, good deal. That's what I get for thinking that everybody could take care of themselves, isn't it? Can these people be put to sleep? I have no idea. Weakness. Things are not going very well at all. Shale. Do Quake. Nice. I got a few people, I think. Friendly fire is possible on Earthquake, so we don't really want to do that. Can Wynn do like a group heal or something? She can heal herself, which I think could be fine. All this fire is not very fun, is it? Go ahead and take a lesser healing potion there. When? And Shale is doing just fine over here. Okay. We're back. I could probably use one of those injury kits, though. No. Not the regular ones. We'll want a lesser injury kit. Thank goodness. Alright. Pile of rags. Scrap of paper. Promises of pride. Uldred will show us the way. Finally, recognition within the circle and freedom from the scornful eye of the Templars. We will not be shunned. Be ready. From Enchanter Gravid. Libertarian. Okay. Alright, so we've activated the font. So as we are trying to go through the summoning sciences, we're doing exercise 2. Oh, and we also got an update on the Spirit Hog. The equivalent of a Fade bottom feeder, the gullet of the Spirit Hog can contain minor gems, presumably coalesced from ethereal elements in the Fade. Such creatures cannot survive in the mortal realm without summoner intervention. Alright, so the rest of exercise 2, we need to recite Rodercum's Uncommon Calling, which is over here. Hello? It's over here. And then place 1 silver coin at the feet of the statue of Magus Gorvish and pass hands through the second summoning flames. Second summoning flames. Summoning the second.
Very well.
What do we have here? Trickster Whim? What does that do? I don't know, but there was another codex entry. Trickster Whim, an amoral entity that delights in observing corporeal and emotional discomfort. A dangerous preference, given that such creatures have little understanding or interest in the fragility of mortal flesh. Alright. Last but not least, alert senior magi of lesson commencement. Whatever. Authority. Pfft, bah.
As you say.
Address the summoning font. Recite the second passage of Elvorn's Grand Bestiary. Elvorn's Grand Bestiary. Where's that? Aha, over here.
Of course.
Alright, we've done the Elvorn's Grand Bestiary. Trace the chosen sigil on the first area common table. That's over this way. First area common table. Alright, and then place a lock of hair between the pages of the Spiritorium Etherealis. Such a weird combination of things to do, isn't it? Spiritorium Etherealis. And then perform Callum's gesture at Magus Gorvish. All the way over to the other side, isn't it?
Yes.
And breathe on the dried hemlock in the novice phylactery, second column support shelf.
As you say.
And last but not least, pass open hands through the third summoning flames. Summoning the third. Oh, Fade Rifter, eh? Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can't freeze you. I don't think it froze you, but maybe we'll do a Mind Blast. Now that is stunned now.
So shall it be!
Alright, easy peasy.
Yes.
Charged mitts. Ooh, that's nice. Take that. And, did that complete the quest? It did. Very nice. Is there anything else to look at here? And I don't imagine that pressing the summoning font does anything else. Again. It does, it puts all of that stuff back, so I guess you could do it again, but there's not really much reason to do that, is there? Huh. Alright. Let's press on. Summoning the fourth. Ooh, there's gotta be another thing here. What's in this torn book?
It will be done.
Part of an apprentice exercise book. That was exercise 1. Here's the first half, maybe. Apprentices are allowed and expected to willfully direct a minor spirit, provided it is within the protective confines of the library. Placement of the shelves allows for passive immobilization and the emergency purging of any rogue entity. Take care. This exercise is not to be enacted during maintenance or other disruption of library structure. The danger presented by an incorrect summoning, particularly exercise 3, is extreme. And so what did it say about the Fade Rifter? The Rifter is an assembled consciousness given form in the moment of the ritual. Its appearance is intended to frighten the summoning apprentice, ensuring they respect the Fade. While essentially a construct, the beast is nonetheless very real and possessed of a fear, some will to be free. That sounds like a pretty dangerous thing to be going there, doesn't it? Alright. So we didn't get another quest to do more for the fourth summoning. I don't see anything else I can really interact with. Summoning the fourth? I don't know if there's something I can do with that or not. Mystical Sight of Power. Quest updated. Mages Collective. Places of Power. Find and activate the rest of the mystical sites of power located in the Brazilian Forest, the Deep Roads, Denerim, and the Circle Tower. Interesting. Okay. What's on the charred corpse? Injury kit, magic staff, and apprentice's amulet. Take all that. Soldier corpse. And maybe there will be more books that we can find along the way that will allow us to come back and do something with the fourth summoning flames. So I don't see anything else that we can do here. Alright, well, I think it is time that we get out of the library. We've hit the books. We've done our stuff here. It's time to press on.
As you say.
Owain's room is near here. I hope he's all right.
Owain, you say? Oh, is this the guy that... the tranquil guy? From the prologue?
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
Owain?
Yes, it is I, Owain. You remember? I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
I think there's some more pressing matters. Don't you want to get out of here?
I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
And people say that golems aren't very lively.
Owain, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
I do think it's pretty impressive, though, that he survived just by himself in this little stockroom. Well, haven't you come across abominations?
No. I suppose I should count myself lucky. I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
Succeed at what?
I do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adrala.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this.
Alright, what am I supposed to do now?
We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.